Welcome to CDTV. I'm your host Ryan Thalgmartin. This is the funeral industry's most fun web show, and we're in the Dallas-Fort Worth airport on our way home from ICCFA Convention, and I just wanted to sit down and be able to get Dad's reaction to the convention that he's experienced. We watched his expectations and what his thoughts on the convention, what he thought he was going to see and what he experienced earlier. So Dad, how did the convention itself match up to what you thought it was going to be?
I would say I wasn't too far off, except for what I said about the age, the expected age of the participants. I'll tell you, Ryan, the word that describes it most for me is diversity. I met so many different people, so many different persuasions, ages, genders. It truly amazed me just how different all the people were that we met, but they were all so friendly. That was a great thing. Everybody was so happy to be there and accommodating.
Funeral industry people seem to be very genuine. Funeral directors themselves are very personal, genuine, fun people. I think for me, my very first time at a convention, I had dealt with funeral directors, but I'd never been to anything that large. And you've been to other trade shows before, so you kind of expected the whole convention floor layout the way it was and things like that. But I think for me, the very first time I went to a convention, one, the size of the convention floor, so that was my first experience, and two, just the different product. Now, you had a chance to, you were kind of confined to the booth a lot of times, but you did get a chance to kind of meander around, and other vendors came to the booth to meet me and to meet you. And so what about some of the product? Did you see anything that you thought was way off or real quirky, or what was your expectations of that?
Maybe just initially the whole thing, for example, specializing in pet cremation. At first it just kind of takes you by surprise, but I got it. I understood it. Once again, that word I use, diversity, explains what I saw. There was such a diversity of products there. I think that is the main thing I took away as a first-time participant. My view of the whole industry is more broad and just more expanded, as a result of being there. I loved it, and I got to say, Ryan, people love you.
Wow.
It was great. All of you that came and visited the booth and told me about how much you appreciate what Ryan's doing. It just made me proud as a father, and I really enjoyed being there. And Ryan's a great host. He treated me pretty well while we were here.
Well, thanks for coming, Dad. I appreciate it. It was a good time, and thank you to everybody who stopped by the booth to meet me and to meet my father, and thank you for supporting the site as much as you have, and together we're going to revolutionize the funeral industry.